I'm Rachel Billington, and I'm here to talk about my wonderful mother, Elizabeth Longford, who I so admired. Not just as a writer, I have to say, as a mother. So I grew up, to begin with, when she was writing journalism, so it was a sort of progression into biography. It wasn't instant by any means, but she wrote all the time. She loved writing. She used to just sit. She never had a study, none of your Virginia Woolf room of your own or whatever. It was part of her life. And she would sit with little red exercise books, scribbling away. And we children, because I was at day school until I went away to university. So I was scribbling my homework and she was scribbling her books. So it was sort of part of our world. She didn't talk about it ever as work. Writing was never work. And she loved it. And I think that's a very, very important about some writers. Some writers, of course, can hate writing and still produce wonderful work. But I think it does show with her books. I think it was the inspiration, because she clearly took so much pleasure in it. And I always was rather interested that she never wrote a novel. And I think her way of writing had a very novelettish, not in the way some people use that word, but in the emoting with your characters and trying to get really close to them and understand them. Well, when I write a novel, of course I make up my characters, but in a way I'm putting myself in their place. And she did that as a biographer. And they made them very emotionally strong and real. Some writers, historians, perhaps more than biographers, but they're rather impressed by the grandeur of their subjects or their exploits of their etc. But she was never like that. She wanted to really understand the person. I myself write novels, not histories. I've written, I can never quite remember, about 24 adult novels and about 8 children's books. And I loved reading my mother's work, and she, I think, loved reading mine. When I started writing novels, I certainly didn't feel that I was writing in a different way to what I had read. I used to surreptitiously grab her notebooks and have a look and think, and you'd feel the sort of emotion coming off the page. She had that thing. And not everyone writes novels in that way, but in my view, the point of writing novels is to make the reader feel close up, to identify with what's going on in the story and tell a story that will grip and hold them.